Give me your thoughts on the Keefe D bail hearing that took place earlier this week, y'all.
Denied. You stupid ass. Denied. You know what I mean? The dude, Keefe D, when he got caught up, he worked out a deal with a proffer agreement, right? So in exchange for his cooperation, you know what I'm saying? He had to he had to give up, he got those charges swept under the rug. Well, put on ice. I wouldn't say swept under the rug. It was put on ice, right?
Yeah, because he got popped with the PCP.
Yeah. So now the agreement of the proffer is that you cannot speak about your case. You know what I'm saying? If you speak about it,
I can't speak about it. I'm gonna write a book.
The agreement is over. You know what I mean?
He wrote a book.
So check this out. The guy, the cop, Greg Caden, he takes the cooperation and he goes and makes a book from it. So this dumbass sees the money that Greg is about to go after and decides he wants to drop his own book. Well, dummy, you can't do that. So now you admit to the murder in the book that was pretty much unsolved, and your ass is in jail now. So now you're wondering why your bail getting denied. I think Wack Honey tried to bail him out, but
it was like $750,000. Wow, so it would have been like $75,000.
Wack was trying to put that up, but see, it would have been worth it for Wack because that would have been nothing but content.
So look, that's what happened during the bail hearing, though. The motherfucking judge, or maybe the fucking prosecutor, during the bail hearing, the motherfucker suppressed evidence from Vlad TV interviews with both of them, talking about what happens if he do get bailed or if he do get caught up, what they gonna do. And they played the footage during the motherfucking during the shit. Then after before they played the shit, they kept asking Wack, like, bruh, is there a middleman? Are you a front man? How long you had your business for? Because you got to submit all that. He said he submitted like 6 months worth of bank statements. He put up his house because it ain't only just the money. He got to put up the house 100%.
Because he could try to run.
Man,
dude could run. You know what I mean? You never know.
Keefe could have did a book on his life and leave that situation out of it and still make money.
For real, though.
You know what I'm saying? So that was just thirsty. You know what I mean? You thirsty.
I mean,
you let the cop talk about that in his book, but you don't admit to know. You don't put yourself in that situation in the book. You could loosely touch around it, like, oh yeah, I remember that. But you go around that. You don't talk about you was in the car. He was a goofy.
I remember Vlad started asking him some shit about that specific moment, in the car.
Buy the book.
Keefe goes, I'm gonna leave that for the streets, right?
You put it in the book.
That's for the streets. And then Vlad goes, well, it's right here in your book. And he starts reading the insert.
Hey, you know what's so man. That's the thing though, bro, about this shit that we're in now. Once you get that bite of that clout, you know what I mean? Because before that, he really wasn't making no name for it. There was nothing that we knew about that boy for nothing but that situation. So once he started hearing his name get traction, he had to jump on camera. 100%. Them is facts. He jumped on that camera because he was reliving. Because they say Keefe was the boy back in the day. You know what I mean? He was that guy. You know what I mean?
He was like
for him to be,
he was a big E boy.
100%. So for him to be, who he was back then and being able to rub shoulders with the boys that he was doing it with, you know what I mean? And here it is now, 20-something years later, that his name is starting to ring bells. He like, yeah, I'm loving this. The little chippers and whatnot that he was, getting for the shit. And the chippers wasn't out, definitely wasn't outweighing the clout that he was getting 100%. Because, I really don't know. But, nigga, I don't think the chippers was really sufficient enough. You know what I mean?
Homeboy was desperate. You know what I'm saying? Your main hustle got hot. Ain't no retirement plans and slinging. You know what I'm saying? You probably ain't had, you probably was just maintaining what you was doing. That money will go through real quick trying to fight a case. You are too old to really try to get into any kind of career at this point. You know what I'm saying? You got grades all over you. Damn, you probably would do about 60. You know what I'm saying?
Something.
Okay, so your last shot at feeding yourself, because you wasn't getting no Social Security, you never worked no job, you don't got no retirement coming, none of that. You know what I'm saying? So your last shot for getting some money flowing after your hustling got hot is the book.